Good evening, I'm Joleigh Cavanagh, and welcome back to From the Plains to the Pros. Tonight I have Auburn in the NFL, but also have an update of Auburn in the major leagues as playoffs are officially in full swing. Starting off strong on Thursday Night Football, three former Tigers had strong performances against the Detroit Lions. Green Bay Packers safety Rudy Ford had another great game for the second week in a row. He recorded 8 total tackles, 1 pass defended, and his first interception of the season. Ford picked off Lions quarterback Jared Goff early on in the first possession of the game and ran for 21 yards. This play set up Green Bay's first field goal of the game. Ford was graded the second highest player on the Packers defense according to PFF with a 73.4 overall grade. Right behind him was rookie Colby Wooden. Wooden was the third highest graded player on the defense in week 4 with an overall grade of 71, right behind Ford. He had 4 total tackles, including a tackle for loss, and also had his first career quarterback hit. The last of the Auburn Tigers on the Packers is kicker Anders Carlson. He maintained his 100% completion rate so far this season with 2 field goals. This included a 50-yard long field goal. Carlson also was back at home this weekend and attended Auburn versus Georgia at Jordan-Hare. Keeping it in the family, Las Vegas Raiders kicker Daniel Carson also maintained his 100% completion rate. He had 2 extra points and a 22-yard field goal against the Chargers. After missing the last 2 games with a toe injury, Tampa Bay Buccaneers cornerback Carlton Davis III played on Sunday. In his first game back, he had 4 total tackles and 1 pass defended. In yet another overtime battle for the Colts, offensive tackle Braden Smith had the highest blocking grade of the entire Colts offensive line. Even while battling one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL, Aaron Donald, Smith had a grade of 83.7 according to PFF. And in case you missed it, the NFL went global this weekend. The Atlanta Falcons and Jacksonville Jaguars battled it out in London, with the Jaguars taking the W with a final score of 23-7. Former Auburn defensive end Angelo Blackson helped seal his team the win after Chargers linebacker Josh Allen forced the fumble. Blackson hopped right onto it to gain his second fumble recovery on the season. Jumping back to the U.S. on Sunday Night Football, New York Jets tight end C.J. Uzomah had his first touchdown of the season. It was 2nd and 1 at the Kansas City 1-yard line, and Uzomah was able to come away with the catch from Zach Wilson. Lastly, on Monday Night Football, rookie linebacker Derek Hall played a crucial role in the Seahawks' takedown of the Giants. Hall had 2 quarterback hits on Giants quarterback Daniel Jones. His first forced the Giants to punt, while a second was on a 4th down and led Jones to throw a pick to Seattle safety Quandre Diggs. Now for the weekly injury report, not much has changed. Although Carlton Davis III was back in action last weekend, the other half of the Auburn duo, Jamel Dean, did not play on Sunday. He is questionable to return, but looks to recover over Tampa's bye week this week. Patriots cornerback Jonathan Jones has not played since the season opener and is still listed as questionable for week 5 with an ankle injury. Finally, Kansas City offensive tackle Prince Tega Wanogho was placed on injured reserve on Wednesday with a quad injury. Now, before I leave you, here are the 2 Auburn Tigers to look out for during the MLB Playoffs. Josh Donaldson is the starting 3rd baseman for the Milwaukee Brewers, and Eduardo Julian is a 2nd baseman for the Minnesota Twins. That is all I have for you tonight. From the Plains to the Pros, War Eagle.